Hello everyone, and welcome back into another DuckTales analysis video. And today we're going to be talking about that Gold episode with Scrooge's old ex-girlfriend. Okay, look, the episode title is super long. I'm not going to say all that. It's about the Golden Lagoon of White Agony Plains. I can't believe I was able to say that on my first try. Wow, I feel amazing. But yeah, this episode was quite interesting, and we got to see a little bit of a backstory between Scrooge and his old ex-girlfriend. Or at least according to Scrooge himself, his ex-everything. She used to even be his ex-enemy. And there's a reasoning behind why I keep using the word old, because these two people are as ancient as your great-great-grandparents, okay?
That clatter was probably your brittle bones settling, ya gilded geezer.
A gag within this episode was the fact that Scrooge McDuck himself has been around ever since the Gold Rush. And if you still don't know what I'm talking about, that started back in 1848, so he has to be almost at least 180 years old. And at first I thought it was a simple gag stating the fact that the comics were released decades ago and it takes place in that time. But if you were to simply listen closer within the episode, both Scrooge and his ex reveal something. Goldie was able to survive after all these years because she found the Fountain of Youth, while Scrooge McDuck on the other hand was stuck in a timeless demon dimension. It doesn't necessarily answer how long he was inside of the timeless dimension, but hey, I guess that explains their existence. Goldie and Scrooge both have a twisted relationship in the past and in the present. You can kinda see the spark between the two, but at the same time, Goldie even admits within the episode that she loves money more than Scrooge himself. I mean, what can you expect from a woman by the name of Goldie? Of course she's a gold digger. I gotta stop making jokes. The main plot of this episode was for Goldie and Scrooge to find the forgotten waterfalls of liquid gold. But of course, knowing the character that Goldie is, she basically betrays Scrooge and tries to go in with Flintheart. Or at least that's what you would think, except that she conned them both and she took the gold for herself, so that's just wonderful. And she wouldn't have been able to be alive from this day if she hadn't have worn that amulet that allows her to be impervious to hot gold. And I will admit, after her supposed death, I was not expecting the episode to get darker. But Flintheart in the end was willing to still kill Scrooge McDuck. And if you heard me in one of my most recent videos, I had mentioned that he could be a not so much of a serious villain, but I guess after this episode I was wrong. And I suppose I can give Mark Beek some credit too. Maybe he could be a potential villain that's actually more serious than I believed anyways too. I still do believe, however, that Magica is gonna be the most serious of them all, but who knows, only the future can tell. And now that I think about it, Magica De Spell was known to team up with the Beagle Boys as well as Flintheart in the old original series DuckTales. So, if she does it in this remastered edition of DuckTales, I wouldn't be too surprised. But anyways, I'm getting off topic here, okay? The ending was fantastic with Goldie actually escaping with all of the gold in the end. And despite the fact that throughout the episode she seemed to be extremely selfish, I'm not even gonna lie, I kinda hated her throughout the episode, she kinda redeems herself by leaving a note inside of Scrooge's top hat, which is something that I could have sworn Flintheart just stole from Scrooge McDuck himself in the previous episode, but I'll let it slide because, you know, maybe it was just a little running gag, who cares? Or, you know, it could have been the fact that McDuck is so rich he already had a second top hat just waiting for him. But I personally believe that they just got it back from Flintheart between the two episodes. But anyways, once again I'm getting off topic. The note clearly states, next time you need some gold in your life, come find me. That's very sweet. Also it says hugs and kisses, so maybe she could come back. If there is another episode with her in the future, I would love to see it because she was a really great character in my opinion, except for the fact that she was kind of selfish and she broke Scrooge's heart, so it's kind of messed up. But anyways, with all that being said, you guys, thank you all for your support and I hope you all enjoyed this analysis video. I'm trying to make these videos short because I know back then I used to make videos where it's basically an overview and not an analysis video. I want to make sure that I only cover the important parts of each episode, so with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!